What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 3 clone sets that LEGO needs to make. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into our first set. Alright guys, the first set that we're going to be talking about today is the Assault on Scipio. Now this is really cool. Of course, this was based off the Scipio arc in Clone Wars Season 6. Basically, this guy named Rush Clovis, and he was part of the banking clan, and there were some like fraudulent things going on, and of course Padme had to help him. Then Anakin beat him up, and of course, you know, all that fun stuff. But anyway, this is the scene where Commander Thorn gives his life for the Republic, and of course he goes out shouting for the Republic. It's just a sad scene. I would definitely go watch it if you haven't already. It's just super sad. But anyway, getting into the actual set, so of course you would get a brand new Commander Thorn minifigure, which is really cool. We've only had Commander Fox before, so to get Commander Thorn as another named clone trooper, that'd be really cool. It also looks like you would get another Coruscant Guard trooper, which we recently have seen in the Coruscant Guard gunship, and of course the 2024 Clone and Droid Battle Pack. It also looks like you would get some BX Commando droids, which would be really cool, and I feel like we haven't seen them in around like 9 or 10 years, so it'd be really cool to get maybe an updated mold for them or something like that. It looks like you would get one regular Commando droid and then one Commander Commando droid, and then it also looks like you would get 1 or 2 B2 Super Battle droids, which would be really cool to have in another set. Of course, we just got them in the Battle Pack as well. It also looks like you get one of those droid gunship things. I'm pretty sure like they can carry some droids as well, which is pretty cool. It looks like you would also have some spring-loaded missiles and some stud shooters, which is pretty standard for Star Wars ships and stuff like that. That last droid gunship that we got, I think, was in 2019 or 2018, so it's definitely been a little bit since we've had that type of ship. But I really love that ship in the Clone Wars, though. Of course, as I was telling you about earlier, it could carry the droids and like land with them and stuff like that, but also like you could just fly them around. It was super cool ship from the Clone Wars. But anyway, I definitely could see this set going for a nice like $60 or $70. Now, I know you might be thinking that's a lot of money, but I want the ship to be pretty decent size, and I definitely think you're getting an awesome selection of minifigures. And I think this is a really cool set. I'm hoping LEGO makes this, you know, someday, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Now let's move on to our next set. All right, guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Landing on Anaxes. Now, of course, this was featured in Clone Wars Season 7. I want to say the first couple episodes of Clone Wars Season 7. Now, I know you're probably thinking, we just got a Republic gunship in September, and yes, you guys are correct, but of course, that was the Coruscant Guard gunship, and now we're just talking about the basic white Republic gunship that we used to see back, I think, in 2013 or 2014, and previously before that. And I just love how this is based off that Season 7 arc. So looking at the minifigures first, of course you would get that Clone Wars Mace Windu. It would probably be a reused minifigure from the Republic fighter tank with that nice arm printing, which I would love to see again. It also looks like you would get a brand new minifigure, of course, being ARC Trooper Jesse, which would be really cool. I love named clone troopers, so to get Jesse as a minifigure would be really cool. I know we are getting 5s later this year, so to have Jesse to go along with that, I think that'd be pretty cool. It also looks like you would get a couple of 187th troopers. So we had the purple ones from like the Legends continuity in the Republic fighter tank, but of course the design is a little bit different and more like realistic to what was seen in the actual Clone Wars show. So I would love to get a redesigned version of the 187th. It also looks like you would get a couple of B1 battle droids. I would love to see maybe some B2 super battle droids in here, or maybe like a crab droid build for the Separatist or something like that. But the gunship itself looks really nice. Of course, it is just a standard white Republic gunship. You would have your cockpit space, and of course you would have your doors that would fold open and stuff, so you could slap all your minifigures in there. It also looks like you'd have some cool bubble turrets, and the back would come down. I would love to see maybe a speeder back there or something like that. And I love how they have the ropes so you can slide your clone troopers down to make it look like it's landing. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, I think this is an awesome set. You would probably have some stud shooters and some spring-loaded missiles. But anyway, I think this is an awesome set. I could see it going for around $140. Now let's move on to our next set. All right, guys, you know what time it is. It is meme set time, and today on the left we have Jar Jar Binks, just a classic Star Wars character, aka Darth Jar Jar. And then on the right we have Jar Jar Jar. I think this is hilarious. Of course, this is basically Jar Jar Binks in another jar, so of course his name is just now Jar Jar Jar. I think this is hilarious, and I think Star Wars Photoshop did an amazing job creating this. Of course, we would get an updated Jar Jar Binks minifigure, and then we would get a white case for him to create Jar Jar Jar. I would love to see this maybe for the May 4th promo, or just thrown in some random random meme set. I mean, we definitely need an updated Jar Jar minifigure, an updated Gungan minifigure. But anyway, I think this is hilarious, and I wanted to include this. Of course, Jar Jar Jar. I think this is awesome. But anyway, now let's move on to our next set. All right, lads, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is a MIDI Republic gunship. I really love this set, and I think back in the day, like 2009, 2010, I think they came out with a Millennium Falcon one and a Star Destroyer one, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. And then, of course, in 2023, we got the Super Star Destroyer, which was pretty cool. But I would love to see a Republic gunship. I just love the little size of this Republic gunship. It'd be a great way to get some of those Phase 1 clones. So this is based off like the first battle of Geonosis. So it looks like you get 2 clone pilots, and it looks like you also get 4 regular Phase 1 clone troopers. So it's a great way to really army build if you really want to, you know, spend money on this. But like, I'm sure this set would probably go for like $70 or $80. So I don't know if it'd be the best way to army build, but like if you want to get those 6 clones, you know, definitely pick it up for like that $70. But I just love it though. So it looks like you would have that little cockpit space for your clones. It also looks like the doors would open, so you could slap all your minifigures in there. I'm assuming you would have some spring-loaded missiles and some stud shooters, pretty standard for Star Wars ships. And I just love this. It'd be a great way to get a smaller Republic gunship in those normal colors. And I would love for this set to come with a display stand. I feel like that'd be really cool. And I feel like LEGO has been doing more display stands with these Star Wars ships, which is really cool. So I would love to see that as well. But overall, what an amazing set. Congratulations, guys. You have made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a fun time putting it together, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make some of these awesome clone sets. Shout out to Brickset Ideas and Star Wars Photoshop for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to their Instagrams down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed today's video or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the channel big time, and honestly, it would make my day. Also, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it. It would help out the video big time. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.